home, it's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, Chipsa's coming home. Probably because he's going to get kicked from his team at the end of the year, but we won't talk about that. Azmar, thank you for the 3 months. What is this bad Pachimari tweet? 3 lines on the shirt, Jules May still gleaming, 30 years of hurt, never stop me dreaming. All right, here we go. Let's watch this. Let's watch this. Shut up, Jake and CP. Shut up, Jake and CP. All right, wait there. I need to mute this. Okay.
Tell me something. What do you know about
EU ranked?
That voice is so bad.
World country.
One tricks, throwers, tank players.
All front. Explorers have searched for it. Called it El Dorado. They looked for it in South America. But it was in Africa the whole time. I'm the only one who's seen it. And made it out alive.
You die! Oh my god.
Going to perform in I have zero idea. This is Chipsa's foray into the jungle safari. Come, Chipsa, we will teach you about our civilization. Like, I don't know what Chipsa is going to be doing.
This is amazing.
Tier 2 players, and there are other tier 2 players out
They added in the Jane round.
opportunity like Chipsa was gifted for absolute.
Oh my god. This is incredible. This is incredible.
I literally can't stand. I broke my fucking mouse. Fuck!
Disrespectful to them, and I am upset on their behalf.
Prophet just replied, lol. What the fuck?
That's amazing. That is truly amazing. Okay. What is this shock status? What is this shock status that you've all been spamming? I was watching the video, guys. As of today, Architect's contract has been transferred to another OWL team. I wonder who that is. Thank you, Minnow, for all of your hard work, and we're excited to see you get the playtime you deserve. We will always cheer for you, Shock Architect. Sick move. Sick move. Now that it's publicly announced, I can talk about it. Sick move.
I'm very excited to be a part of Senpai Shock.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Sick move.
제가 쇼크에 들어가서 이제 쇼크라는 팀에서 배우게 됐던
It's happening. Dude, this is gonna make waves. I think Architect's great. They just didn't have an opportunity to give him that much game time this year. You know, mostly May is being played. Architect's best heroes aren't really in there that much. Rascal covers a lot of what he would play this year. And then they've got the rest is kind of sorted. Look at game. Wait, what? Look at the game? What? What? Nothing happened. I missed it. I saw it. It flashed up on the screen for a second. Yeah, I saw it was a giant Chipsa face. It was that Chipsa meme face, right? Okay, here we go. Right, let's lock in. Shock tried to steal the hype of this Chipsa debut for one small second, but that will not distract us. Architect being traded will not distract us. Yeah. Okay, Dalton. Yeah. No one should sleep on us. Okay. Okay. Fair enough, Dalton. A nice little speech. But that's not going to help you when Chipsa's fisting you, is it? That's not going to help you when Chipsa's wearing you like a puppet and speaking for you. Using you like a ventriloquist's dummy because his Doomfist just annihilated Uranus. None of that's going to protect you then, is it, Dalton? Julie was taken. Thank you for the 500 bits. I'm too smart for your scam trains. Yep, you're too smart, Julie. You're too smart. I'm actually so sad Chipsa's debut wasn't at a homestand. Can you imagine the crowd? Can you imagine the crowd when Chipsa came on stage? It would be nuts. All right. The first map is Oasis. The first map is Oasis. That's a weird map to play Doomfist on if they're actually planning to play Doomfist. Li Zhang, I think you can get away with it. Oasis? I feel like he's going to play Echo instead. I don't... Doom on City Center is going to be difficult. That's the stage that I'm thinking of. All right, Chips is on the Doom at the moment. Chips is on the Doom. It's happening, guys. It's happening. It wasn't a debate. Chips equals like. My brain's exploding. All of these tier 2 players. Dude, oh my god, I've just realized. Jane's rant about tier 2 players not getting into the Overwatch League. Chipsa is just providing a live action refutation of that right now. Because these tier 2 players got into the Overwatch League for the Vancouver Titans, and Chipsa's about to send them packing. Chipsa is live refuting Jane's argument from 7 months ago. This is Chipsa versus tier 2 right now. Okay, Chipsa's in the bottom right. Okay, Chipsa. Oh my god, nearly off the ledge. Chipsa has done nothing so far. He cancels his punch that could have actually killed Kaka. Gets bashed. He's done nothing. He's done actually nothing. He's done literally nothing. Chips has done nothing. Omega Lol nothing. Alright, well, you know, first fight, Chipsa gets carried. First fight, he zones them out. He makes them scared of his might and his power. But in the next fight, Chips is going to pound. Oh my god, Carpe destroyed Suna there. Yeah. Ash versus Ash playing against Carpe. That's pretty rough. Oh my god. Carpe's just hard carrying. Okay, what's Chipsa up to? Chipsa's desperately begging Carpe not to kill everybody. Chipsa's begging Carpe not to get all of the kills because he needs to get a couple. He needs to restore his own reputation. Alright, they got Nano. Oh, they Nano Chipsa! They Nano Chipsa into the backlines. Holy hell, yes. Get in there. Get in there, my son. Get in there. His second kill, third kill onto Dalton. Hell yeah, Chipsa. Hell yeah. Go boost. So good. Enormous disrespect. Yep. Actually enormous disrespect to Nano Boost Chipsa there. Chipsa was up top. Comes down to the high ground. Now he moves over to the left. Bob engaged. Chipsa's going to look to engage as well. Chipsa's trying to take on Shredlock. He's been nanoed. He's getting burned down. Oh, this is a fight that Chipsa genuinely has to do something in this fight. Chipsa actually has to do something. Chipsa dies to their Anna in the back line. Oh, no. Chipsa, come on. He just got unlucky, chat. He just got unlucky. All right, he's back. Oh, this is amazing. I'm like a little kid in a candy shop. Like a little kid in a fish and chip shop. Ooh, my God, Carpe's so good. All right, Chips is going to move around the right-hand side, flanking. He never plays with his team. He never plays with the rest of his team. He could engage onto Tsuna here. Nope, he's instead going to miss his punch onto the Diva. 100 HP. He's not with the rest of his team, so he can't get healed right now. Now he reunites with them. Dalton has used his Echo ult to absolutely no They just baited out ults from the Vancouver Titans and they didn't get a single thing with that. Okay, Doom into the backlines onto Tsuna. He actually doesn't finish him off. He doesn't even get the kill on Tsuna. Poco steals it. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. Chipsa! 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 Literally just unlucky. Map geometry working against him. Just unlucky. He's just 8 times unlucky in the chat. Oh, this is everything I could have ever wanted from a fucking Chipsa Doofus game. He missed the kill on Tsuna, then beefed his attack and just slid off the map. Oh my god. This is unbelievable. Okay, Chipsa's in again. Punch onto Kaka. Comes back in. Bit of CC under Shredlock. Helps. There's a sleep on Shredlock as well. They have used every CC in the world onto Shredlock to kill him there. Chipsa back in the fight. Getting healed up. 69%. Nice. Punches into the grab. Nice kill. Onto Rolf. Uppercut onto Kaka. Takes out the backline. Gets a third onto Tsuna. He's a beast. He's a beast. He's a beast. Okay, so there were 4 fights for the Philadelphia Fusion. Chipsa got carried. Chipsa carried. No, there was like 5 or 6 actually. Chipsa got carried the first fight. Chipsa carried the second fight. Then Chipsa fed. Then Chipsa fed again. And then Chipsa carried. Pretty even, honestly. Pretty even. Oh my god. Oh, the Chipsa replay. Show me the pure skill of this guy punching into a grab. How does he hit those? How does he hit those? Oh my god, he's so good. How does he hit those? How does he hit him? How does he hit him? Chipsa possesses Doomfist skill that I will never be capable of. Sometimes you watch Owl players and you're like, maybe one day I'll be able to replicate that. With Chipsa, never. Legendary gameplay. Oh, actually a good engage. Actually a really good engage, but he beefs his shot onto Tsuna. That engagement was genuinely good, though, from Chipsa. Like, coming from the left-hand side, slowing down the Vancouver Titans, giving Philly the space. Genuine space creation from Chipsa. And now he's going to come back in. He got unlucky. He got unlucky. It was a random right-click from KSA. A random right-click. He was unlucky, chat. He was just unlucky. He was just unlucky. Just unlucky. Don't worry, though, because the rest of his team is just going to carry. Shredlock under outrageous pressure. Poco dominating on the Zarya as well. Chipsa with an uppercut and feeds. He is straight feeding. I mean, I'm sorry. To back out of the meme for 1 second, Chipsa is hard feeding. Like, hard feeding. He really does seem nervous, doesn't he? He's kind of all over the place. Chipsa moving over to the right-hand side. Takes a bit of a heal. He gets nanoed. He's in. Onto Kaka. On Rolf. Beefs his shots. Oh my god, he gets slept. He does actually manage to find the kill on Kaka in the end. And he manages to kill KSA. And that was pretty nice at the end there. Oh, great bubble. Great bubble from Poco to allow Chipsa to kill Tsuna there. Okay. Pretty decent from Chipsa. Pretty decent. Carrying. Absolutely carrying. If he doesn't get player of the match... if he actually gets player of the match, it's scripted. There's no integrity. Chipsa, half health, getting pressured. On the left-hand side? Oh, he copied the Zarya. Okay. Looking to build the Grav. I think he should be able to build the Grav here. Grav comes out. Tsuna dies. Shredlock should be able to do a little bit of damage. Funny Astro should die here. And Sado. Pretty good, actually. You don't see people copy Zaryas very often. But then again, you actually don't see people playing Zarya very often either, so... Alright, Chipsa. Oh, Chipsa. Oh, Chipsa. Oh, Chipsa in the back. Kills Dalton and Rolf. baiting his team for the 2K. I like it. That's Kefri level plays. Go in, guys. Go in. Don't worry. Go in. Go in. Go in. I'll get the kills at the end. Go in. All right. Show me what you got, Chipsa. Show me what you got. All right. Seismic slam to engage. He gets stunned. He gets stunned and shattered. But he's also been nanoed. So Chipsa should... Show me the Chipsa POV. Oh. Well, never mind. Great work from Chipsa there. And they very easily won. So I hope they continue to run him in the rest of the series. All right. What do you think? Did Chipsa pop off? Chipsa carried? Chipsa win? He got play of the game. Chipsa literally got play of the game. Chipsa got play of the game. He carried. He carried. He carried. I think I won the bet. I think I won the bet, guys. I think I won the bet. Call Avast. What is Avast doing at the moment? I would imagine that he's losing his mind. He got carried? He got carried? Give us subs? Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. I wouldn't say he got carried. I mean, obviously he got carried. He's playing on the Philadelphia Fusion. But we were saying whether or not Chipsa played well. Like, did Chipsa play good or did he play bad? He was pretty good. He fell off the map. True. 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 And he did have a hardcore support. Huh?
Falling off the map, that's a straight Sideshow move.
It is a straight Sideshow move. I don't know. All right, let's run a poll. Let's run a poll right now. I'm gonna create a poll. New poll. Was Chipsa and then good, bad? That's all I'm gonna do. It's a 1-minute poll with no additional votes. Start the poll. Here we go. Was Chipsa good or bad? Was Chipsa good or bad? This is what's gonna decide the bet. Was Chipsa good or bad? I mean, he had some good plays. He got play of the game, for God's sake. What is this Chipsa tweet? Oh my God, for fuck's sake. Let me click the tweet. Oh my God, let me click the... Stop spamming the chat! I can't click the tweet. Undefeated in Owl. Yes, true, factual. Literally undefeated, like IDDQD. Chipsa will go down in the annals of time as a player that's as good as IDDQD. And no better. Was Chipsa good or bad? Well, there's like 10 seconds left and you guys are voting that Chipsa was good. So that means that I don't have to give you guys 20 subs. That means that I win the bet. You've played yourself, chat. You have fucking played yourself. You fools. You absolute fools. You morons. You imbeciles. You buffoons. He turned the last fight? Did he? Did he? All right, what's this Matt Marcel tweet? Philip Chipsa OW Graham has a 2.2 final blow to death ratio and is undefeated in maps in the Overwatch League. Oh, he's a god. He's a god. He deserves the follow for that, actually. You know what? I'm going to hit him with the follow. Your boy gets a follow for that. The highest possible reward.
Are you not following Chipsa or Backpack Matt?
I was following. Yeah, I'm following Matt Marcel. Yeah. Check the Owl Twitter. How about you guys post it instead? Drama Punk, thank you for the gifted sub. To Ballin' Lawlin, actually. You know, that first map proves that you can still be good at Overwatch and fall off the map. Look at this. Look at this. Chipsa. What did he do? He just walked off the map. He literally walked off the map. He was trying to walk off and punch over, and his punch didn't come off cooldown in time. He punched. Uppercut. Seismic slam. His punch is just about to come off cooldown. He thinks it's about to come off, and he mistimes it and falls to his death. That's actually appalling. That's appalling. That's actually appalling gameplay. Unlucky. That was when he fell off the map. Then Chipsa said, sit. Carpe says, you just lose to Chipsa. Play of the game, Pog. What a god. Carpe was removed from the custom game. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. Oh, man. Console King, thank you very much for the 15 months. Just give Chipsa Owl MVP. Don't even bother voting. For that level of performance, a 2.2 KD, that's pretty powerful. Jay Batavs, thank you for the gifted sub. Hey, Instalunch, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. And Goldhound2, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Chipsa is actually wood tier. They took out Chipsa? No, really? Really? I feel like they could have won this entire match with Chipsa playing. I feel like they should have... I don't think they should have subbed him out. I think they should have played him. Did I miss out on Chipsa? Yep, you missed out. I had to walk my cat. Who the fuck walks their cat?
A lot of people. I bought Figgy a leash once.
You walking your cat? It's a thing. What?
Yeah.
If your cat is allowed outside anyway, though,
It keeps
they
him from,
can walk themselves.
yeah, but it keeps him from killing birds or getting hit by a car. 'Cause
I
cats
suppose.
are really bad for local ecology.
Ah.
They hunt
Huh.
excessively.
Okay. All right. What are these statuses? Tucker tweeted, Fusion tweeted. All right, let's take a look at this. Super Skeleton 123. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. My cat is an indoor cat and he's never been outside before. Well then, if he's never been outside before, why are you walking him outside? Isn't that cruel? This guy walks into your match. What do? That's what I would do. Unfortunately, Vancouver Titans aren't ready to handle Chipsa. We're going to need to save him for tougher competition. Agreed. 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 And there it is, guys. Chipsa's final owl map. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I agree.
The Titans lineup graphic there was so bad.
Yeah, they're really bad, aren't they?
Awful.
What is this? Glemdale 1 status. What? Sorry, that page does not exist. You failed the paste, Couture. What is this Hex tweet? I thought the power... Hey, Hexagrams, I think I know who will be your In My Sights subject this week. And Hex responds with, but I thought the purpose was to showcase the best players in the league. Yep. Oh my god. That's disgusting, Yiska. Look at this. This guy walks into your match, what do? Yiska posted me watching and then just a crumpled up tissue.
Maybe he has allergies.
Yeah, maybe he has allergies. Maybe he's allergic to feeding. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, wait, that's from Chipsa's desk. Wait, was that from the actual... Wait, was that from the image itself? Was it? Oh, my God, yeah, it was. There's the tissue.
Oh, gross.
Oh, come on.
Also, clean your mouse pad.
That mouse pad looks like mine, actually. It looks like my old mouse pad. Yeah, mine's gorgeous right now. Yeah, maybe he's just got allergies. Maybe Chipsa just has a lot of allergies. Or maybe he jerks off over his own replays. All possible. All possible. Oh, God. The game is back on? Yeah, the game got paused, though. Right. What happened? What happened? Look at the mouse cord in the picture. Why? What happened? What is it? Wait, what? Wait, what? He has his mouse cord going back towards him.
Oh, God.
That's dreadful.
That's sacrilegious.
That's so dreadful. That's horrific. The series is boring now. It's charging. Yeah, I gotta see. Well, open up the fucking tweet yourselves then. I'm not your mum. I don't need to open tweets for you. Okay.
Is that what your mom does?
Yeah, my mum does that. Okay, EQO is now in on the Echo. EQO's Echo was pretty amazing when he ran it before. So I want to see whether that was a bit of a fluke or whether he is genuinely incredible on the Echo. Let's take a look. Yeah, you've got to hold close here if you're running the Titans comp. And Dalton has to do a lot of work. EQO's got in kind of for free here. Dalton's job is to check him and make sure he can't just run free. But the Nano Winston dived in, and this is going to melt them. Absolutely melt them. God, Sado is so good. God, Sado stonks her up. And I am the richest man on earth. Well, EQO really didn't have that much impact there because Vancouver Titans just collapsed. Everyone dislikes now. Yeah. Imagine if they lose this map without Chipsa. I don't think it's going to happen, honestly, dude. I don't think it's going to happen. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I think Tucker's cat could play right now.
All right, let's see what EQO does with this ult. Taking the 1v1 against Dalton. Absolutely shredded. Absolutely shredded. But he was also getting pocketed by his Brig, which is just good play from Fusion and Funny Astro. And, you know, that's the difference maker. Okay, Ryan is down. He doesn't want to step into the Amp Matrix, though. Shatter into the back. Oh, nice counter Shatter, actually, from Shredlock. That's pretty good. Oh, he gets booped off the edge. Sado carrying as usual. The guy's a god. He's a god. He's a god. Bye, Sado Stonks. Make me rich. EQO's Echo really is nasty. Nasty good. Okay, he dies to Kaka, but he had demolished in that fight. Poco kills Kaka with the remake. You don't see that very often. What is this Matt Marcel tweet? Chipsa scored 13 real Overwatch League final blows on Oasis. Second only to Carpe, 15. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Dislike to bring back Chipsa. Dislike to bring Chipsa back. You can't dislike my stream, so I don't give a fuck what you dislike. Spam that all you like. Jake needs to stop saying eco. Jake has a lot of pronunciations that he developed as a player that are not actually how things are pronounced, and I think he's found it difficult to adjust his pronunciations.
I like that though, because it's Eco Echo.
Eco Echo, yeah. To be fair, EQO's teammates do call him Eco. Or Echo. Or, no, what do they call him? Yeah, they call him Eco. But the name is pronounced EQO. EQO himself said that it was supposed to be pronounced EQO. He just doesn't care if his teammates call him that because it's quicker to com. Oh. But he also says Nixel. And what else does he say? There's a bunch of other things that Jake says weirdly.
Does he say
Sado. Yeah, he said Sado, didn't he? I think he's fixed that though, actually. I think he's fixed NYXL and Sado. I think he says Sado and NYXL now. Okay, Hisu on the Widowmaker. It's been a whole minute and Vancouver haven't done anything. It's been a whole minute and nobody on Vancouver has gone in. They've only just got into position now. And they're trying to set up for a dive, but Shredlock has been scouted and they are just keeping track of where he is and putting a lot of pressure on him. This is how you counter these kind of ball setups, is you don't allow them to get into position in the first place. Put down poke on them before they're able to get in position. But now that they're in position, Titans should be doing pretty well. They were hoping they'd get a pick on Shred. Like, oh my god, what a whip shot from Funny Astro. They can recontest now. Where is EQO? EQO's in the sky. Trying to melt down the Diva. Didn't quite get it. Brig is so powerful. I'm amazed that teams have been trying to run Mercy Echo comps when Brig is this good. Oh, the Nano Winston was doing work until Rolf healed everybody back to full health, and then the armor became very difficult. But he did distract and zone out their backline long enough for the rest of the Vancouver Titans to be killed, so fair enough. Achilleos pronounces Anamo like Unamo, and it messes with me. That's probably because that's how the Koreans pronounce it, though. I might be wrong, but Achilleos and Wolf pronounce some of the Korean players' names in the way that the Koreans pronounce it, which doesn't really make sense because, like, they pronounce profit, and, like, nobody's going to go into a cast and say gesture and profit. Like, that doesn't make sense. But, yeah, they sometimes take the Korean pronunciations quite literally. So that might be why. I don't know. I've never noticed it myself, so I haven't asked him about it, but that might be why. Raid boss copied. Yeah, double Karkar and Dalton with double Brig on the point. But Philly are going to recontest with this with this rally, and they've also got Nano, so this could definitely be turned here again. Nano Winston into the back once again. Rolf weak. Rolf should die. This is pretty similar, though. This is pretty close. Oh, that EMP turn thing's huge. Huge. Sado saving the day. He's a good main tank. Take your medicine, Sideshow. Take your medicine. You guys need to take your medicine, chat. Spamming that at me all last year while I said that Sado wasn't the problem. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. Has Beth got any hot takes about Owl? She's shaking her head. No, no, not really. Not really. Why did Philly sign Fury, then mainly play Poco? What was the point? Apparently Christopher and Poco said that... Well, Christopher said that it was random, them swapping between Poco and Fury. And then I was like, I don't really believe that. I feel like Christopher's trolling just to save strats. I feel like there must be some theory behind it. And then Poco was in my chat yesterday, and he literally said it's random. So
Dallas fan chat, take that back.
No, Beth is not a Dallas fan. Beth was a Titans fan, but I mean, are you still a Titans fan?
No, I'm not a fan of the org. I like the players. But
Yeah, not a fan of the org. The players... What would you do then? Would you... Do you think the natural... What do you think, Chad? Do you think the natural progression from being a Vancouver Titans fan is to become like a Soul fan and follow Slime? Or go to where Haxal goes? Like, where are the fans going to follow? The Justice for Stitch and Janu. But the Justice have only signed them on temp contracts. Yeah. And they lost. They look kind of sucky. Double Winston. Double Primal. Oh my god. This is just bullying. This is just bullying. We ride or die with Shredlock. You guys are now big Shredlock fans. Ultra Whoop. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's a take. Go where Twilight goes? Okay, alright. Former BK Stars fans. He did play for BK Stars, didn't he? Okay, EMP in the back lines. Oh my god. This is a disgusting match. The only thing that was making this match entertaining is because Fusion are styling on their opponents. Where is Architect going? I mean, there's rumors that he's going to the Spark, right? That would be quite the coincidence if he was not. If Toronto win, Paris take 4th seed. If Valiant win, we need Toronto to take a map. Yep. Yep. Thank you, the Brome 7, for staying on top of it. I think the best case scenario would be Toronto winning. But I don't think that's the most likely scenario. Because I think that Paris deserve 4th seed. And if Paris don't get 4th seed, then it kind of fucks whoever's in 4th seed because they're going to have to pick Paris. You know? Because the way it works in North America is that 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th seed get to pick their opponents for the semifinals. And Paris are likely to win their game. And then the 4th seed is just going to be left picking Paris because the other three are not going to pick Paris. Unless Dallas get better than Paris, but I don't think that's going to be the case at all. Unless people rate... Yeah, so... 2.2 thousand dislikes? Really? That's kind of ridiculous. It's pretty funny, though. I wonder if dislikes are good or bad for the YouTube algorithm. I actually don't know this answer. I feel like dislikes indicates way more impressions and actual engagement with your content, so it might be good for the algorithm, but it might be bad because so many people have disliked it that it should not show up, right? Like, it shouldn't be recommending people videos that are heavily disliked. I've heard it doesn't do anything. Really? Likes and dislikes are literally just the same thing to YouTube. They're just impressions. Okay, yeah. I thought that it would be done that way. Jake and you have the same haircut? Yeah, I think your hair's a little longer, though. You have a bit more of a fringe. I like your hair a little better.
I appreciate that. I don't have quite that forehead space.
You don't quite have that forehead space. You think Jake has a large forehead?
It's the shape of his hair, I think.
I don't think Jake has a very large forehead. I think
He's very
ZP's got a larger
rectangular
forehead. Yeah, it's quite rectangular, but I don't think it's big. Yeah, it goes back a long way at the sides,
That's
doesn't
more
it?
what I meant,
Yeah.
not like,
Yeah. Not like mine. Mine's a fucking poomph.
you should sell that for ad space.
I should. I keep saying that. If anybody out there has a company that they want to advertise on my stream, I will sell my forehead as advertising space. I've made this offer before, but for the low price of fucking, I don't know, $250 a stream, I will draw your logo or your company name on my forehead for an entire stream.
It's more likely I'll draw it, but that's okay.
Yeah, you can draw it. Jake low-key looks like a lesbian, to be honest. I think he looks like a very attractive man, but there are also a load of different looks of lesbians as well, so that's a very weird comment. How about 20 gifted subs? 20 gifted subs is not enough for a full stream sponsorship. I mean, if there was genuinely a company coming towards me and asking for a sponsored stream, I would charge them way more than $250. So you are getting a very good deal. My forehead is worth, bro, like 7 to 8 times what I'm saying here for $250. So if any of you have got companies and you're interested in sponsorship, this bad boy right here can fit so many logos on it. Whatever logo we want? No, not whatever logo we want. I'm not drawing a cock and balls on my head because you created a company called the Penis Shop and you want me to put it on my head. Can Beth give it a slap? No. Thank you.
I love you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Give me your...
Thank you. Kissing my forehead better. The Penis Shop. How creative. I don't know. I was struggling, all right? I'm not the most creative on a morning. Ryoka boy. You come up with a better name.
It's 2 p.m.
The Penis Shop. Every little helps. She made it all better. Wide people happy. Hog and ball torture. Yep. Hog and ball torture. EQO is so underrated. I want to see Chipsa EQO. Chipsa EQO. Oh my god. No. No. Morning, it's the afternoon? No, it's pretty much the morning. It's pretty much the morning because it's... I only woke up 2 hours ago, so that makes it the morning for me. Thank you for the 200 bits, UK Ronin. Oh, thank you for the resub as well. 7 months. Chips is currently the only player this season with a 100% map win rate, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also, much love for you all, for all you do. I don't know, actually. Is that true? The only player with a 100% map win rate. Does EQO not have a 100% map win rate? No, he means this season. This season. EQO does not? Why would he? Because I didn't think that he got played that much. He lost to Paris once. Ah, fuck. Maybe it is then. What is this Bonnie tweet? In the midst of the games going on right now, I wanted to share these short sub clips of the bracket picks for the APAC region today. Wait, what? They did bracket picks for APAC region? They didn't do it on Watchpoint? Maybe they're planning to show this video at a later time. Okay. All right. This is super important. All right. Let's cut to a selection screen. Okay. So Shanghai get first pick. No, wait. The way that it works is so to break it down for you guys, in the Asia region, the number 1 seed of the Guangzhou Charge goes straight to the semifinals. So the number 2 seed gets the first pick of their opponent. That's why Shanghai are getting first pick here, because Guangzhou get an automatic bye to the next round. So Shanghai can pick between Chengdu, London, or Seoul. That's why they're on the right-hand side. Now, for me, in my opinion, I would pick the London Spitfire here if I'm the Shanghai Dragons. You've already played against them recently. You know that you can beat them. Chengdu are all over the place, and they actually could upset you in the right meta. And Seoul Dynasty have proven that they're a good double shield team if it actually does end up being double shield meta. So I think any pick other than London is very weird for Shanghai here. Personally, I'm good friends with Agape, and I think this will be hard. Oh, here we go. And I want to get rid of him quickly. Okay, nice. So I pick London. Okay, good. I think that's a good idea. I think that's good strategically. Okay, so now it's New York's turn to pick, and they can pick between Chengdu and Seoul. And here, I think you've got to go with Chengdu, because Seoul could actually be good. You've got to go Chengdu, and you've just got to go hard in the paint counter-strategizing against them. If they pick Seoul, this is like a 5-head move that could absolutely blow up. Both of the teams available for me to pick have animal logos. Yes, and they go for Chengdu. Okay, that's a good idea. So that actually sets us up with an awesome 4th versus 5th match of the Hangzhou Spark playing against the Seoul Dynasty. That's very winnable for either team, depending on what the meta is. That's really cool. That's really cool. Well, I'm glad Bonnie tweeted it, because I didn't even know that it was going on right now. Did Spark not make the tournament? Yes. Spark got the 4th seed, which means that the 1st seed got a bye to the upper bracket, well, not the upper bracket, but the semifinals, which means that the second, 3rd, and 4th seed choose their opponents. But once Shanghai and New York have already chosen, Spark are just left with whatever's left. So Spark play against the Seoul Dynasty. Flipping us off? No, I was just saying the 2nd seeds. All right? 1st seed, 2nd seed, 3rd seed. I don't have very much control over my ring finger. 4th seed. You know, that's just how it works. Is the tournament a one-match thing or a set with multiple matches? It is a one-match thing, I believe. It is a best of 5, I think. So that's set up our bracket for the APAC region. I think New York Chengdu could be a good game. I think New York's going to have to put in a lot of effort to counter-strat the Chengdu Hunters there. Both of the teams are going to put in a lot of effort to counter-strat. And that Seoul Dynasty versus Hangzhou game will be a great one. I also think that the Guangzhou Charge are in a rough position because they are going to be playing against... Oh, yeah. So the winner of Hangzhou versus Seoul will play against the Guangzhou Charge in the semifinals. And I think... I don't know about you guys, but I think whoever wins between Hangzhou and Seoul probably beats the Guangzhou Charge without Nero. So probably the winner of the 4th seed match between Hangzhou and Seoul Dynasty probably makes the playoffs. Probably makes the grand finals. To take on the Shanghai Dragons. So we could definitely see a Seoul Dynasty versus Shanghai finals if it's double shield. Why no Nero? He has said that he is feeling down at the moment and unmotivated and doesn't want to play. He talked about it on Twitter and on Reddit a little bit. And he also is having visa issues at some point in the future. But I don't know when exactly the visa issues are going to be happening. I think Hunters could win. I think Hunters have a decent chance of winning that game against New York. Yeah. I think they should be like... I think they should be considered like a 40%, 35, 40%. Rialto's not a good Doomfist map. They're not going to run Doomfist on Rialto. Why couldn't anyone pick Spark? Because they were 4th seed and they were in the upper half. So the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th seed got to choose between the 5th, 6th, and 7th seed. And Hangzhou Spark was 4th seed. So they weren't a selectable team. They just got given the last team that the others didn't want to select. They were in the middle. They weren't in the middle, though, because the number 1 seed got a bye to the semifinals. Okay, Chips is definitely not coming back for Rialto. What is this Chipsa tweet? Oh, yeah, I've already seen this Carpe tweet tons of times. Stop spamming the Carpe tweet. I've already looked at it constantly. What is this? You fools. You absolute Wait a second. Let me start that again. You fools. You absolute pea-brains. Chipsa isn't falling off the map. What a plat take. He is clearly tactical punching the wall in order to remove a crucial strategic barrier from the enemy team in order to allow his team an unprecedented flank. Don't ever doubt him again. I love the spelling errors. Just subtle spelling errors. An unprecedented flank. A crucial strategic barrier. I don't know how to cheer this. Is this like the Shanghai Master Tournament or a real deal? No, this I think is a real deal. Like, this May tournament, people are going to care about it because, fuck it, it's the only thing to care about. It's the only thing going on right now. So, yeah, I think people are going to care a lot about their performance in this. I'm going to eat a snack. I'm going to eat some peanut puffs, I think. English much? Yeah, I know, Godly Oblivion. Do you want some peanut puffs? Let me try a peanut puff. Wow, that's weird. They taste like peanut butter, but they're puffy. They're kind of amazing. They're actually awesome.
No, it's there's like a cereal like this. There's Reese's peanut butter cereal.
Oh, really? Bamba peanut puffs. Not sponsored. Just was given some. Not by the company. By some friends. By Ateo, actually. And that I think is maybe hashtag ad because he gave me a gift. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Peanut butter Watsits? Basically, yeah, but they don't have any cheese flavor to them. Sideshow voiceover. Gamer grade internet. Yep. Oh, this is actually an Israeli snack? It's maybe the most famous snack in Israel? Really?
Huh. Well, it's delicious.
It's really good. It's really good. Winston Watsits. Yeah, they are. They're Winston Watsits.
Thank you.
Am I going to watch the Houston versus Dallas show match thing tomorrow? Nah. I think it's going to be really entertaining. They've got Jake and Uber and stuff, but I've got other stuff to do, and I've just watched so much Overwatch recently. Holy shit, YouTube viewers are a bunch of idiots. So are Twitch viewers as well, mate. The average person is an idiot. Three-wheelers. Will I be playing some Valorant or Overwatch after the companion stream? Yeah, I'm going to play some Valorant after the companion stream, I think. Actually, I don't know. Should I play Valorant or should I try and get my DPS to diamond? I feel like I should play some Overwatch, actually. Wow, you guys actually want me to play Valorant? There's a lot of people in the chat spamming Valorant. I'm surprised. I thought you guys would all want me to play Overwatch. Am I converting you? Are you guys enjoying watching Valorant now? Okay, now you guys are spamming a lot of Overwatch. Okay, okay, you got... Okay, alright, I get it, chat. I get it. I get it. I get it. Run a poll? Okay, I'll run a poll. New poll. Question. What game after stream? Valorant? Overwatch? Start poll. A poll is already active. Wait, what the fuck? One of my mods has already done it. Ah, yeah. Those are the percentages that I expected to see. 90% of people want me to play Valorant. Want me to play Overwatch. Yep, that sounds about right. As someone who never played CS, Valorant is a more interesting game to watch than Overwatch. I think Valorant's a great game, personally. I absolutely love it. I think watching people stream, Overwatch is more entertaining. Unless you are watching a really good player play Valorant. I think watching really good players play Valorant and watching pro Valorant is amazing. Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. It has hooked me to my core. But watching random people play Valorant, I don't find that interesting. I like it, but I don't find it that interesting. I think Overwatch has more opportunities to showcase your personality a little bit, because the game is faster paced, but you don't have to concentrate as much. Whereas when you play Valorant, you're fucking just silently staring at your screen, waiting for this guy to come around the corner, because a millisecond delay results in your death. TF2? I'm down to play some TF2 at some point, but last time I played TF2, some fucking idiots in the TF2 scene just DDoSed the servers that I was playing on. They didn't even DDoS the server, they DDoSed the website that I was playing Pugs through. Because the TF2 community is just full of morons. Okay. Fusion rollout with Echo and Ash. I think Hisu and Boombox are getting playtime this game just to give them playtime. God, these are amazing. If I can get peanut puffs every day, I would. These snacks, this is one of my favorite snacks I've ever had. This is phenomenal. Okay, they take control of high ground. Suna's got an angry Winston on his head. And Rolf pushed into a bad position and Sada dives on him. Vancouver have done nothing. They're just... There's no counter. They've just slowly given up territory and then died. Huge difference between these teams. Enormous difference between these teams. Let me get some from downstairs, Pog. Are you Israeli, Qatar? Squidoom! Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Bob Hog, thanks for the 100 bits as well. What subscription box is that from? Will you get an affiliate link so we can buy two? It's not actually a subscription box. It is a gift from a clothing company called Ateo that makes gaming merchandise. I'm actually wearing Ateo joggers right now. The Ateo sitters. Which are incredibly comfortable. Their merch is expensive. Merch? I don't want to say merch. They are a clothing company, so all they make is clothing.
Products.
What's right?
They're products.
Their products, yeah. Their products are expensive, but they are very good. They are well made and they're extremely comfortable.
Just from a design nerd standpoint,
Yeah.
very, very thoughtful.
Yeah.
In how they make everything and the fabrication.
They're very good. That is I suppose that is a hashtag ad because they sent me crisps in the hope that I would talk about them. But yeah, I really like the people that are behind Ateo as well. I think their products are good. And I think the people behind them are good as well. Please play Worms. Please play Worms. Worms, please play Worms. Play Worms. Play Worms. I don't have anyone to play against. That's the problem. I would have to play against any viewers that happen to have Worms Reloaded installed. Get Bren? I don't know whether Bren will want to play Worms. Me, smiley face. Do you guys actually have Worms Reloaded? If one were to check them out, how would you spell Ateo? A-T-E-Y-O. Ateo. Sado is just spearheading this forwards. They're just dominating. This isn't even a game anymore. Plenty of time to buy and download it. True. True. No one asked that. You sell out. They did. It was in the chat. Gonna make chat buy the game, then not play with them when the time comes. I'm not gonna play Worms today, alright? But at some point, I will do a Worms stream. But I do need people to play with. Does disliking free Chipsa from the bench? Yes, it does, actually. The rumors are true. This is just a ridiculous roll. I don't actually know what the record is on Rialto. Oh my god, Sado's giving them the disrespect as well. It feels like a record. Do you think this Titans team have a chance in the league? Or they will definitely be replaced in a couple of weeks? They're not going to get replaced in a couple of weeks because it's hard to replace teams right now. I think if I had to predict the future, the Vancouver Titans play out the rest of the season with their current team. They get dumpstered by most of the teams in the league and they finish in a very poor position. The Vancouver Titans organization then gets rid of almost all of them and builds a new Western roster for next year that doesn't do that well either. And these players, unfortunately, just go back to tier 2. I think that is the prophecy as it has borne out with the Toronto Defiant in the past and with who else? Wasn't there another team? The Florida Mayhem too. So maybe one or two of them will stay in Owl, but the reason that I find this whole situation so disappointing is that the Vancouver Titans organization doesn't seem to have put in long-term thought into this roster. It's just a short-term thing to ensure that they can field somebody. The only Titans kill was from Bob. Oh my god, is that true? Really? The only Titans kill was from Bob that round? Oh my god. That's incredible. Philly have always been really good at Winston defenses of Rialto. But he's so weak right now. Oh my god, he still gets out? He still gets out? Dalton wasn't able to chase? How does Sado live there? He got bashed and walked outside of his bubble. Okay, but with Hisu dead, this really should be a win. Nano onto Sado is going to build up his primal. Oh god. This is Sado's best map, I think. He's good, he's good. He knows what he's doing. Who in Valorant hooked you? You said really good players hooked you? Actually, it was just playing the game at the beginning hooked me, because I love playing the game. But I'm hooked in terms of watching the pro play. I watched some of the pro tournaments, and I thought it was amazing. It had some of the amazing gunplay and strategy from CS, but then it also layered in the agents and how they synergize with each other and use of their abilities that I really enjoy from other games like Overwatch. So yeah, I just enjoyed watching the tournament games a lot and breaking down the strategy. How did EQO survive? He just ran away out of his clone form. Nobody could chase him down. This is becoming boring now. They got Bob. Go, Bob, go. Oh, my audio is desynced a little bit. Okay, Bob from Hisu. Nice headshot. This really should be an easy win. Go, Titans, go! What do I think of Riot? I think Riot clearly have serious issues with their company culture. You know, the reports about the systemic sexism in their company can't really be ignored. I don't think it's fair to paint the entirety of Riot with the same brush, or like everybody in Riot, but the company clearly has problems with regulating that behavior. Or normalizing it is probably more the issue. But I don't think that should reflect on the Valorant developers or squad or team that's working on it. This is now a Sideshow AMA stream. Yeah, I'm watching the game, but there's not much to talk about, honestly, is there? It's not like this game is at risk of being lost. It's not like this game teaches us anything interesting about Philly or Vancouver, because they're just getting rolled. The only thing really it's interesting to see is EQO playing the Echo, but he hasn't really been pressured, so hard to tell how good he is, really. I would say that Sado has just been free this entire game. Very boring matches so far. Yeah. But that's what you would expect, right? Actually, no, that's not what you would expect. I was expecting the Paris-Dallas game to be a good game, and it wasn't. Dallas kind of flopped. This next one, though, is really important for seeding. Valiant Toronto Defiant coming up might not normally feel like a great game on paper, but as the final game of the seeding for the Melee tournament, and because it's a undefeated team at the moment, the Valiant, going up against a bottom team, the Defiant, and yet they are actually relatively close in their actual power level, this game has a lot of implications for seeding. Valiant can hop into a number 3 seed, or they could drop down into a number 6 seed. No, 5th seed. So they could go from 3rd to 5th, and Defiant could be in the toilet bowl, or they could put themselves into, like, I don't know, 8th seed or something. So next one should be pretty good. And also, the Toronto Defiant played pretty well against the San Francisco Shock last week. So I've got hope for this next game. I think it could be good. I'm hoping we don't see a 3-0 for Valiant. I think it's, if I had to bet, I would think it would be a 3-1 win for the Valiant, but I'm hoping it can be an upset win for Toronto. Going from the toilet bowl to the rim? Yeah. Why is Toronto bad? Well, Toronto actually hasn't been bad last week, but prior to that, they have been. And why? It's a good question, really. I think it's... I think it would be wrong to say that Toronto have bad players, but they're all kind of meh. No, they're not all kind of meh. That's not true. Logix and Surefour can be a really nasty DPS duo. But their tank line doesn't have the punch that you would hope. Beast has been pretty underwhelming, and Nevix is quite a safe player. They're a very safe team, and I don't think that that's how they should play, because they have naturally aggressive players like Logix and Agilities on the team, and their tank line gets bullied if they play slow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a great read on why Toronto are as bad as they've been. Because for me, Toronto should be a bit of a middle of the pack. Not middle of the pack team, like a lower level team, but should have opportunities to beat some middle of the pack teams. But actually what's happened is Toronto have just been a poo level team most of the year. And that's a bit surprising. Was it bad I missed map 3? No, it was pretty boring, Samame. I think Cruise does make a big difference. I think, now that I've thought about it a bit more, I think I have a better answer for you. I think the biggest reason that the Toronto Defiant have not been as good as they should be is that they are not decisive. They are a bit slow, safe, passive, if you want to bring up that meme. And they try and minimize mistakes. But what they actually need to do is capitalize on opportunities as well. And I think part of that comes down to the fact that they don't have an experienced leader in the team to be able to call those engages. Beast was calling, but Beast has actually been pretty underwhelming in his own play and comes from Contender's experience and doesn't have that owl level experience. So I think the addition of Cruz last week did make a big difference because it allowed Toronto to be more decisive in their engagements and actually use speed boost aggressively, try and make plays, try and capitalize on opportunities and push their advantages. Because Surefour said on stream a lot of times that Overwatch is a game about minimizing mistakes, but it's also a game about forcing mistakes out of your opponents. And the San Francisco Shock is a team that always forces mistakes out of their opponents. Toronto Defiant never does. And it's hard to make less mistakes than your opponents if you never force mistakes out of them, if the pressure is always on you. So I think that's the biggest problem with the Toronto Defiant, and I think Cruz goes some way of solving it. All right, let's get this Chipsa interview. What the hell is this absolute three-head gonna say? Come on. Come on. Come on, you absolute three-head. What are you going to come out with now? Thoughts on Chipsa for Rookie of the Year? If he doesn't get it, he's just unlucky, isn't he? Just unlucky. Chipsa, do you have bad allergies? Yes, that's the question that I would lead with. Chipsa, why exactly do you have scrunched up tissues on your desk? Chipsa got carried. Where are the subs? Nope, we did a poll in the chat, and my chat voted that Chipsa played well. Yeah, I think so, Via. It would be a crazy coincidence if he didn't. Alright, just buying some time for Chipsa to remember how to use the English language. Here we go, Keck, wait. Where's the Chipsa interview? Okay, here we go. The elusive unicorn of the Overwatch League. I like it, Zoe. I do think Chips is an absolute weapon. Whether or not he's secret is a different this is a different point. The best player to ever live. Undefeated, best player. Yep. Sure. Chipsa shining with the souls of his enemies. Has he got his monitor brightness just cranked up to 1,000? Chipsa says he's being humble while saying he's the best player in the world. That's amazing. He's being humble. That's pretty good from Zoe. How much prep time did Chipsa have? 7 months? Every day of the last week, he was practicing with the team and he still fell off the map. A week of practice. God damn, I don't want to see him on no practice. Chipsa did not die a single time today on Volskaya or Rialto in today's match. Also, he did not play those maps. Yep, factual. Absolutely factual. Do a lot of content for the team. If there's good hero bans. I would love to know how many weeks they have scrimmed with Chipsa to try and play him. You know what I mean? Like, there must be some weeks, like Chipsa's talking about now, where Chipsa comes in and scrims with the team a little bit at the beginning of the week and they just realize that Doom isn't actually the meta. Ah, that's interesting. So Chipsa was actually going to play a few weeks ago. But then the meta changed 2 days before the match. He's always there if anyone needs him. Just in his room with the tissues. Sneezing. Didn't Christopher say they almost played him a bit ago? Yeah, that must be the same week that Chips is talking about. Christopher said it was the Torb week. Yeah, everyone's on Doom until they started hitting Torb instead. Yeah, that's what he just said. That's what Chips just said as well. Chips are saying that they're going to destroy the Shanghai Dragons. It won't even be close. He says, in the previous sentence, he said, we're the best brawl team. Nobody's close, especially in America. Which means that he does rate the Shanghai